Hi there, I am Ashley. I am the owner of a brick and mortar studio called Mommy Strong in Lexington, South Carolina, and I created a program for diastasis recti in the pelvic floor called Heal and Seal a little over 4.5 years ago. I met Naz just before COVID happened. I was looking for a business strategist to sort of help me look at what my business plan was, what my programs were, and streamline them as I was getting ready to open the brick and mortar studio called Mommy Strong. For a few reasons, particularly because COVID was revving up, I decided to sort of back off on working with her one-on-one, although I really, really wanted to at the time. It turned out to be a good choice initially when it comes to the finances of what COVID did, because opening a brick and mortar studio is not the easiest of things to do during a pandemic financially. Literally 2 days after I opened my studio, I opened on the 14th, and then on Monday, the 16th of March, there was a shutdown. I had to close my doors. Naz was still there with me. That's something I really value with her, is she still sent me messages to check in on me, even though I didn't go and do the one-on-one program with her, constantly asking me, how am I doing? What can I do to support you? At one point, I was really discouraged, and I told her, I don't feel good. Like, I feel frustrated. I feel defeated. I feel like I'm not going to go anywhere. And she gave me a free 45-minute call with her. And what she shared with me, I was explaining to her my processes. She asked a ton of questions. And the one little bit of advice that she gave me put $1,500 in my pocket right then and there. And it sort of helped sustain me mentally and emotionally too. Just like, okay, this thing is happening, this pandemic, but my business doesn't have to suffer. I can still make money and support my family and myself during this. She then went in to explain within a few weeks her lucrative group formula program, which is all about how to build a group program or course. And I immediately was like, this is it. I'm going to do it. What I love about it is it gives you everything that you need, not just like, oh, here's your framework. Here's what you should follow. I feel like a lot of business coaches sort of give you the same plan that they give everybody else and expect your business to fit into it. Whereas she did the opposite. She's like, what is your mission? What is your goal? What are the pain points you're going through? I didn't even know what a pain point was before that. And then how do you plan to serve people through that? But then not just did she build the program through it, like the program I actually delivered, she gave all the back end work. How do you build a website? What do you build on the website? How do you deliver the course? How do you market? Like calendars of planning it all. I mean, literally it was all broken down for me. All I had to do was take my ideas and my passion, plug it in and launch. And within, I think 3 days, so the program itself was about $1,600 to $1,700. I made that money in my launch. So I made my money back right then and there, sold out that first launch. I've learned so much that I actually launched a second program in September. That program sold out, made me another $1,000, which maybe for you and your business, $1,000 isn't a big deal, but I like to work minimum 15 to 20 hours a week, especially with my brick and mortar stuff that's going on. It's nice to have that option to serve a group of people, make a lump sum of money, and really only have to put in maybe an extra hour per week into that group. It's really worth it for people who are looking to scale what they do, especially if you don't have a brick and mortar, but if you do, she still gives you wonderful advice for that. One big thing that separates Naz from everybody else, aside from her unique ability to really just see what you're doing and see the things that you don't see, and help you give perspectives and ideas that maybe your limited viewpoints kind of locked you into. But what I love the most about her is the fact that she understands that you are your own individual person, and success looks different for you than it does for her, than it does everyone else. And she's able to take on what your vision is and help you get there instead of trying to mold you into what she wants you to be, which I feel like a lot of coaches do. So it's very liberating in that I've been able to stay true to myself. I feel like many of the other women in the group that have worked with her are able to stay true to themselves as well. And she recognizes and acknowledges and respects those boundaries that I set for myself and that others set for their businesses too. She helps you thrive and supports you in the ways that you don't see that you need, but respects where you really want to go. Not pushing you unnecessarily, but giving you those gentle nudges that you need sometimes to step out of your comfort zone and just stand up and follow your passion. If anyone, I've already sent 5 clients her way. They've all loved her and signed up with her. If you feel stuck in your business, if you feel like you need support or maybe just a bird's eye view, or maybe you need someone to give you all the details to do something in your business, she is your girl. I mean, hands down, she is the best I've ever seen.